What's going on, everyone? Welcome to my last minute NFL predictions video. Yes, my last minute. Last year I made my first ever NFL prediction video, and I remember in that video I'd said that the Super Bowl matchup was going to be the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and if you look at that, I got it right. Now, I did remember I said the Bucs would win. They won. But I forgot what the score that I said I was, but I don't know. But I definitely know it wasn't the final score that we got. So right here, we're going to try our best to, I made this a while ago. I don't know if it's still accurate. I'm probably going to go through this list and question why did I put this team as that. But, we're going to try our best. We're going to have fun here. And if you disagree, let me know in the comments below. And I mean, this is last minute. I mean, I forgot to do this video. It is literally Sunday at 3 in the fucking morning doing this. So, yeah, this is probably going to go up at like 9 in the morning. But that's what I mean by last minute. But we're going to check out what basically my predictions are. I think we're going to start off with the AFC North. We're going to go out of the way with my favorite team. We got the Steelers, Ravens, Browns, Cincinnati. Now, I'm about to be up front. This might be biased because I am a Steelers fan, but I think the Steelers are winning the division. Now, hear me out. I know I'm about to get a bunch of people saying that the Steelers are going to be last in the division. Nah. Now, let me explain why. So, last year, everybody was sleeping on the Steelers. Basically, they were saying that the Ravens were going to be dominant because of Lamar Jackson and stuff. Or that Cleveland was going to be dominant. I mean, Cleveland did pretty good, but, not as great. And everybody was sleeping on Pittsburgh. And I knew Pittsburgh, they were the sleeper team in my opinion. And guess what? I was right. They won the division last year. Now, granted, they did win 11-0 and lost all their games previous then. But that doesn't matter. What matters is they went on that 11-0 run. No other team has ever done that. And you gotta admit, that's fucking impressive. Now, will the Steelers replicate that run again? Nah. That's like a once in a fucking lifetime. I don't know if it's once in a lifetime, but that's something that can't be replicated for a long time. But I think the Pittsburgh Steelers, I think they're gonna win the division at 10-7. Now, I know it ain't going to be like 13-3, 14-3, anything like that. But 10-7, I think that's a pretty good record. And that's less them at number 4 in the AFC. Now, next up is the Baltimore Ravens. I think they're going to go 9-8. I do like Lamar Jackson. Now, if you asked me last year, I definitely would have said that they probably would have been one of the top dogs in the league. But everybody has figured out what Lamar Jackson's doing. Lamar Jackson's nice, but everybody figured out what the Ravens are doing. They figured out Lamar Jackson. They're going to shut him down. So basically, the Ravens, they're 9-8. And plus, their running backs are fucking out. They literally have fucking Le'Veon Bell and Latavius Murray on their fucking roster. Like, really. They have them on their fucking practice squad and shit. I think they just called them up, actually. So, yeah. Next up, the Cleveland Browns. I think the Browns are going to find a way to mess up. Now, I feel like the Browns have a pretty tough schedule. If I go into this NFL prediction, yeah, they have to face on against the goddamn... They have to face the Chiefs. Oh, man. And then they're facing on... What else? They're facing the Vikings. I mean, they're not that tough. They have to face the Chargers. They're pretty tough. They have to face the Packers. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. But other than that, actually, their schedule is kind of alright now that I look back at it. But I feel like because it's the Cleveland Browns, they're going to lose to easy-ass fucking opponents. What do I mean by that? Well, the Browns, they were one of the top dogs in the league last year, but they're the same team that lost to the Jets last year. So they're probably going to lose to an easy opponent like the Broncos or the Bears. So I wouldn't count on the Browns to make the playoffs. I'm not a Browns hater or anything. Like, when the Browns were suffering for a while, I actually kind of wanted them to succeed. But it is what it is. Like, that's my thoughts and my opinions on my own. So the Browns are going 9-8. That is still a winning record, but not to make the playoffs, according to this website. Next up, the Bengals. I don't think they're going to improve at all. Like, Joe Burrow, Joe Burrow, I think it's probably like last year of his contract. That's when he's gonna explode. But right now, he's not doing so good. He has no linemen. He literally has none. All right. So I know Jamar Chase is supposed to be a nice addition to him, but because he has no alignment, he probably won't even have time to throw the ball to him. And by the way we've seen Jamar Chase in preseason, I don't think they're gonna do much better. So that's why I picked the Bengals at 4-13. They're gonna be one of the worst teams in the AFC. And now the AFC South. We're gonna start things off first. The Texans, they're the worst team in the league. Nah, really, they're gonna be the worst team in the league. Now, I've seen many people unironically believe they're gonna go 0-16. I mean, on paper, they have the idea to go 0-16. I mean, they're already benched Deshaun Watson for Tyrod Taylor, but I mean, I feel like everybody forgot how actually good Tyrod Taylor is. So, I wouldn't count on the Texans go 0-16. Plus, we've seen no matter what happens, there isn't probably gonna be another 0-16 team. I mean, what I meant is 0-17, but granted, that's even harder. The Houston Texans, they're probably gonna give up they're probably gonna get an easy win against I don't know, I mean, they're probably gonna beat someone that's probably down on their level, like Jacksonville and the Jets, but they're probably gonna upset some random team like the Cardinals or some shit. Next up, the Jacksonville Jaguars. They will improve. Because, when you went 1-15 last year, the only way to go from is up. So, I think the Jaguars will go 5-12. Trevor Lawrence, he will have a pretty good rookie year. I don't think he will exactly blow the hell up, but he will have a good rookie year. I'll just say that. So Jacksonville, they're probably gonna win against easy opponents like the Texans, the Broncos. And let me look. And they'll probably pull an upset victory against the Titans or the Patriots. But other than that, I don't really see the Jaguars going really anywhere in the playoffs. So, next up, the number 7 in the AFC. Apparently, this is the 7th seed in the playoffs for the AFC, and that is the Colts. Carson Wentz, he is barely going to clinch his team to the playoffs. And, yeah, Carson Wentz, he's coming back. Quentin Nelson, I think he's coming back. And if the Colts stay healthy, they have a pretty good squad on their hands. I forgot to mention, this is assuming everybody right now that is on their active roster is healthy, alright? If they're on the IR, they're on the IR. But if they're active roster, let's say Carson Wentz gets injured week 5, I'm not going to count that as, oh, I predict that will happen. No, I'm going to predict that they're gonna be healthy the whole year. Alright, that's how I'm gonna do it. And number 1, of course, the Titans just pretty much locked the division at this point. You already know. And yeah. Next up, the AFC East. This is an interesting one. First off, we're gonna go last place. The Jets. 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 5-12. It's the fucking New York Jets. What do you want me to say? Zach Wilson's not turning that shit around. He's going to be like Sam Darnold. But the Patriots, I think they will improve a little bit, but I don't think they're going to be exactly good. Mac Jones looks nice. He does look nice, but I don't think this is going to be their year. Next year, though, I think that might be their year. So I predicted them to go 89. Number 5 is the Dolphins. Everybody's already dismissing Tua as a bad quarterback, even though it's only year fucking 1, to be honest. So, honestly, the Dolphins, they have what they have to build a championship squad. They already have their championship squad. It's just, what do they need to do to win? I mean, if Tua goes out again, they really got nobody as backup, so. But Tua, they think they're their franchise guy. I'm a Tua believer. I believe he will do it. And yeah, I predict the Dolphins are going to go 11-6. But they aren't going to win the division. The person who's going to win the division is the Buffalo Bills at 11-6. Yes, I'm a Josh Allen believer, and I love Stephon Diggs. The Bills, they're just clear favorites to win the AFC East. Alright? Next up, AFC West. We're going to go with the more obvious one. The Broncos are going 4-13. I'm sorry, they have been ass since Peyton Manning left. Teddy Bridgewater and Drew Lock, I don't think they're going to make the squad entirely better. So, 4-13. They're just waiting until Aaron Rodgers comes to the team at this point. Next up, number 10, the Las Vegas Raiders. They're going to go 9-8. They're going to have a winning record, but they ain't going to make the playoffs. I'm a Derek Carr believer, but I think the Raiders might do it, but at the same time, I don't know if they'll exactly clinch it. I mean, I feel like this might be the year, but according to the website, they're not going to make it, which sucks. Number 6 is the Los Angeles Chargers. Justin Herbert has shown off. Why he be good. And apparently, I didn't exactly rewatch my 2021 prediction video. I didn't exactly rewatch my 2020 prediction video. But apparently my friend Chainsaw Fan, who watched the video, did say in that video, I actually predicted Justin Herbert to have a bad rookie season. How well that turned out. So Justin Herbert's proven that he's that guy. I like Justin Herbert. Whenever I see him on the field, he always dominates. So that's why I have the Chargers going 11-6. If the defense can actually not take a lead, they can actually do it. And number 1, no explanation. Chiefs 14-3, no explanation. Moving on. The NFC North. We got last place. You already know it's the fucking Lions. Like, literally. Even with the addition of Jared Goff and they still ain't gonna go anywhere. 4-13. Their future does look bright, though. I mean, it's the fucking Lions are gonna fuck it up. 12 is the Bears. Justin Fields, they're gonna improve their record. They're still gonna have 8 wins, but Justin Fields will show that he is that guy. Alright? I believe in Justin Fields, alright? But they're gonna go 8-9. I don't think they're exactly gonna make it just yet. Number 11 is the Minnesota Vikings. Like, goddamn, the Vikings. Kirk Cousins, I think he's pretty good. He's pretty underrated. And Justin Jefferson is probably gonna, be, the number 1 receiver. But I don't think the Vikings could do it. Oh, what the fuck? Some stuff was in my nose, and it was yeah. But right here, the Packers. I think the Packers are going to win the division by a mile. 11-6. They're the number 3 seed. Next up, the NFC South. We got the Carolina Panthers at dead last, 6-11. I don't think they're going to do too horrible. I think Sam Darnold might lead them to a couple wins, but I don't see the Panthers doing good. I think they need a year or 2 left in the draft to rebuild them, and then they're going to be contenders. Next up, the Atlanta Falcons. I have them, the website has them as the number 7 seed. I think the Falcons are good. Everybody's dismissing the Falcons. Everybody's dismissing Matt Ryan. But listen, Matt Ryan is nice. The Atlanta Falcons are nice. If their defense cannot blow any leads, they are good. I'll just say that. But I have them going 9-8. No, 9-8. Yeah. Alright, 6 is the New Orleans Saints. Jameis Winston's gonna have comeback player of the year. He's gonna chuck for another 5,000 yard season, and it's gonna be a nice one. It's 10-7. Next up, number 2, the winner of the NFC South is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You should have seen this one coming. They already won against the Cowboys on Thursday, and now they're gonna go 12-5. That's my prediction. If you return all your Super Bowl starters, you're probably gonna win it again. Next up, the NFC East, the NFC least. The worst in the division is the Eagles. They don't really got anyone too special. Jalen Hurts, why not? But at this point, the Eagles, I think it's just another year in rebuild mode. They're going 5-12. Number 13, the Giants. Unfortunately, I don't see them winning that many games, unfortunately. The Giants are probably going to find some way to have a losing season again. That's all my thoughts on them. 6-11. I don't think, by the way, before we move on, I think Daniel Jones is extremely overhated. I think he's a good quarterback. It's just everybody already wants to move on. Like everybody just assumes that if they don't produce within like a year, then they should just move on. By the way, if you notice, there's my cat right there. I don't know if you noticed her the entire video, but like I just now noticed it. But enough about that. What I'm trying to talk about is now the Washington football team. I think they're gonna do good. I think they're gonna do good. Yeah, Ryan Fitzpatrick, I think he might be nice, and the defense for the football team is looking nice. So I think they might go 9-8, but they won't win the division because them Cowboys are gonna win it. I know everybody's gonna hate me because they think I'm a Cowboy stan, but let me tell you this: Dak Prescott is nice. Micah Parsons, nice. Ezekiel Elliott. Nah, you thought I was gonna say he was nice. Nah, he ain't nice. He's garbage. But for real though, Dak Prescott, when he's on the field, he is nice. If he played every single game last year, he would have a 5,000-yard season and win the MVP award. I'm telling you. So the Cowboys are going 9-8, but they're winning the division. Last but certainly not least, the NFC West. This is the most competitive division as I have every single one of these teams having a winning record. The Seattle Seahawks, I predict them going 9-8, but they're going to go last in the division, unfortunately. I have nothing to say about that. Just the Seahawks are nice. Russell Wilson's probably going to start off like the first 7 games playing as the best quarterback ever, and then he's going to fall off again. But the Seahawks, I think they're nice, but according to this website, they're not making the playoffs. Number 9 is the Niners. I feel like either Garoppolo's going to start the whole season, or by like week 15, they're going to start putting in Trey Lance. But I think the Niners are nice, so 9-8. Number 5 is the Arizona Cardinals. I think they're nice. Kyler Murray is elite. I'm saying that. DeAndre Hopkins, elite. Their defense, elite. There is no way this team will fail. 11-6. And this is going to be a surprising to y'all, but I think one of the best teams in the whole league is going to be the LA Rams at 14-3. Matthew Stafford is clutch. Even when he was on the Lions, he was clutch. Their defense consists of Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Donald, which is already a top-tier defense. And, yeah, and that's basically all I can say about that. The Rams are 14-3 and winning the NFC West. Playoffs now. Now the playoffs. As I'm about to predict the playoffs. Fuck it, why not? As right now, we're gonna go 2-7 right now. So right here, we're gonna go up to AFC. Number 2 seed Bills versus number 7 seed Colts. The Bills are gonna win that one. I think the Bills are gonna beat the Colts because I don't think the Colts are ready for the Bills exactly again. I don't think the Colts have any match with the Bills, even with Carson Wentz at quarterback. Just the Bills are the better squad. Next up, the Buccaneers versus Falcons. I think the Falcons are gonna find a way to choke this away, so the Bucs are gonna win. Next up, 3-6. As right now, the Titans versus Chargers. I think the Titans are gonna win this. Like Derrick Henry's probably gonna have ball out all game, or Ryan Tannehill's gonna ball out all game, and Justin Herbert's probably gonna be good, but I don't think the Chargers are gonna exactly clutch it. Next up, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, 3 versus 6 seed. The Packers versus the Saints. I think the Saints are good, but the Packers are as good. Aaron Rodgers is gonna clutch it up. They're gonna find a way to clutch it up, and they're about to take the dub. My throat's dry, like holy shit. But basically, now the 5-4 seed, as the Steelers versus Dolphins. I think the Dolphins will be good, but I think the Steelers will probably at least win by a touchdown or a field goal. That is my prediction. And now the Cardinals versus Cowboys. The Cowboys have won a combined total of 3 playoff games in the last 25 years. And this ain't going to be one of them. The Cardinals are taking the dub. Next up, round 2. The Chiefs versus Steelers. I love the Steelers, if you couldn't tell by my background and by my shirt. But I don't think the Steelers are making it past Patrick Mahomes. I'm sorry. I don't think so. But hey, this is realistic coming from me. At least I wasn't biased and say that they're winning the Super Bowl. I mean, I would like them to, but, you know, it probably ain't going to happen. But the Chiefs are going to beat Steelers. Next up, Rams versus Cardinals. I think the Rams are going to win this one. They're going to win this one in a tough shootout game, as the Rams going to take the W. Next up, Bills versus Titans. This one's going to be another really close one too, but I think the Bills are going to come out on top. And now, Buccaneers versus Packers. I feel like this is Aaron Rodgers' chance. He finally gets his revenge on Tom Brady, and Aaron Rodgers delivered it in a very close game, in a very close overtime game. Next up, the conference championships, the rematch from last year, Kansas City versus Buffalo. As I think Buffalo will upset the Chiefs and actually make the Super Bowl for the first time since 1994. I am a believer. I promise you. Now, I will say this though. Can I not fucking cough though? Like, bro. Anyway, I think the NFC Championship, the Packers are gonna find a way to fuck up. They have made the conference championship 2 years in a row and have lost both of them. Aaron Rodgers has been to like 5 conference championships and he lost 4 of them. So, and this is not going to be one of those chances where Packers are going to win. The Rams are winning. So my prediction is the Rams versus Bills. Rams versus Bills. As right now, I'm trying to figure out what would the score be. Damn. You know what? Fuck it. I think the Super Bowl is Rams over Bills. 35-28. That is my prediction. The Rams are going to the Super Bowl, and they are going to win it against the Buffalo Bills. That is my prediction, folks. And now, I guess, before we end off the video, some miscellaneous stuff like draft order. Top 10. Number 1, Texans. 2, Broncos. 3, Bengals. 4, Lions. 5, Jets. 6, Jaguars. 7, Eagles. 8, Panthers. 9, Giants. 10, Vikings. And now, my my Rookie of the Years. I have 3 offensive Rookie of the Years. Number 1, Justin Fields. Yes, I think he's going to win it over Trevor Lawrence. Number 2, Najee Harris. Yes, I said it. Number 3, Kyle Pitts. Yes, I said that too. Now, it is unclear who I think will win Defensive Rookie of the Year, but I am a believer in Micah Parsons. He is going to win it all for Defensive Rookie of the Year. An MVP is a tough one. It could be a sophomore year quarterback. It could be a long-running player. But, damn. You know what? Fuck it. Bold prediction. Justin Herbert's winning MVP. I said it, folks. Justin Herbert's winning MVP. And Defensive Player of the Year, they're probably going to give it to Aaron Donald again. I wanted to be TJ Watt, but they're probably going to pick Aaron Donald again. But anyway, that is going to be all for my NFL predictions. Hopefully y'all like it. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know. As always, thank y'all so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.